As some of you may know, I go deer hunting. Now, I haven't been doing it for a very long time. This is only my 4th season deer hunting. And every year I learn a little bit more. Sometimes I get some good advice from people. I found that people who like to hunt definitely like to share that with other people. And other things I've learned through trial and error. Now, hunting is like anything else. You ask 10 people, you're going to get 10 different opinions. And this is not a video where I'm endorsing a product or telling you you have to do this for sure. This is really just a video where I'm doing an experiment to find out how well something works. Now, one thing that I use is scent blocker. There are different companies out there that sell different products for scent blocking. The first year I went hunting, I was advised before I went out to get something to spray onto my clothes to block my scent. I really didn't know anything about scent blockers. I didn't know any difference between the brands or anything else like that. So the very first brand that I bought was Dead Downwind. And I simply just bought a field spray, and you can spray this on your clothes, on your gear, on your boots, everything else like that, and it's supposed to be a scent blocker. Well, each year I went back and I decided to buy more products. For example, I started washing my hunting clothes in the Dead Downwind laundry detergent, things like that. I use the foot powder there in my boots when I store them, or I've even put it in my socks, things like that. Deodorant, they've got toothpaste, lip balm, all kinds of different products that you can use. Now, some people don't go to this extent. They'll just hit themselves up with some field spray, or they'll selectively spray some things that they own and other things they don't. I mean, I go all the way to the point where I'll wash with the laundry detergent, I'll remove any stains with the stain remover, and I'll even use the dryer sheets. And then I store my hunting clothes in a separate plastic bag. I've heard of some people taking leaves off the ground and putting their hunting clothes in a plastic box with those leaves and just storing it there like that, so that it just kind of absorbs that natural smell. So there are all kinds of different methods. You don't necessarily have to use a scent blocker. Now, in my case, I have very limited time to go hunting every year, so I'm looking for anything that's going to give me an advantage. And in my opinion, what I've seen with the deer when I've been out there is they'll smell you or hear you before they see you. So for me, a scent blocker is important. In this video, what I'd like to do is test out the Dead Downwind stain remover. This is the first year that I've used the stain remover. I've already used it a couple times in my hunting clothes this year doing laundry, but I haven't really put it to the test. I want something to really see how well this will work. So what I've decided to do is I took off my Grip 6 Overland Orange crew wool socks last night after I got back from hunting, and I smeared one of the socks in some deer blood. Now, this would simulate if you were gutting the deer and deer blood got on your boots and it got through the boots, or maybe around the tongue of the boot or something, and it got down onto your sock and you didn't notice it until later after it dried up. Will Dead Downwind stain remover remove deer blood from this wool sock? That's what we're going to find out in this video. So let's get started. I'll start off by reading the directions on the back of the bottle. It says, safe on a wide range of materials, Dead Downwind stain remover with its concentrated formula removes grass stains, grease, mud, blood, anything you or Mother Nature can dish out. Well, we're going to find out. The directions say spray on affected area until damp. Massage into stain and let set 10 minutes. Wash garment according to laundry instructions. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to wash these Grip 6 wool socks with other hunting clothes on a cold wash with a cold rinse. It'll be a medium spin, and then I'll be putting them in the dryer on the normal setting using Dead Downwind dryer sheets. So let's go ahead and get started by spraying the affected area here. It looks like any other stain remover, just kind of clear, a little bit thick. I'm just going to rub it in. Let's see, we've got a little bit here, the back side. And we've got some up here at the top. That's the thing about blood, it gets everywhere. little bit more right here. Alright, we've got a timer on the oven for dinner. I'm going to use that to time the 10 minutes that this is recommended that it's set. There's no blood on the other sock. I thought it might help to have one with and one without to compare. So I'll wash this one inside out just to be sure we can tell them apart. And in 10 minutes I'll get them in a washer. Something I'd like to note in this video is that after I open up the Dead Downwind dryer sheets pouch for the first time, I place it inside a 1 gallon Ziploc bag. Even though the pouch has an adhesive flap on it that should seal it up, I place it inside the Ziploc bag just in case so they don't dry out, as I only use these seasonally. Now with regard to the Grip 6 Overland Orange wool crew socks, there was the one that wasn't stained, it's still inside out, and here's the one with the deer blood on it. And as you can see, the stain remover has taken out the deer blood. There's none up here around the top of the sock either. So the results are that if you're gutting a deer and you happen to get blood through your boots to your socks, Dead Downwind Stain Remover works as advertised. It will remove blood. Thanks for watching.
How was it with stains?